Hi there and welcome to my tutorial. I'm looking so forward to show you today how to make this candy floss bag. The result, or we will make two pieces like this. Unfortunately, this one is a little bit dark, but you can really see how you get these ridges. And we will make two pieces and we will connect them with a piece like this, like so, and then we will make the handles. And I'm using this really nice t-shirt yarn. It says crochet 6mm hook, but I'm actually using a 5mm hook. And as you can see, I'm really inspired by my nails and also a good friend of mine named Katja, so I will name the bag after her. This will be my Katja Candy Crush handbag. So I will do the rainbow colors and I will do it like this, just like my nails. I will start in the middle with yellow. So I just want to show you before we get started. We will start with a magic circle and we will place a total of 12 double crochets. So we will work with double crochets the whole time, and we will do front post double crochets to get these ridges, and we will do increases for every round between the ridges. It's very logical and it's very easy to keep the count. As you can see here, we have a ridge, then we have one double crochet ridge, one double crochet ridge. Next round is two double crochets ridge. Next round after that will be three double crochets and then the ridge. So it's very logical, it's easy to keep count, but do keep the count because you are making two pieces, so you don't want them to look different. They need to end up with the same size. And we will finish off with a nice edge with single crochets. It actually looks quite nice from the inside as well. And I have to tell you, if you choose to do this one in only one color, you will save yourself a lot of time with the loose tails. When you do like I will do in this tutorial, by changing, I will change color for every round. So this one will be yellow, and then there will be green, blue, purple and pink in the end, and then I will also do pink for the sides of this bag. So it is a lot of work to hide the tails. So if you choose to do like I'm doing now, using a lot of different colors, and you will end up with a lot of loose tails, you can make good knots and weave in the tails and hide them well. Or you could also make a lining for the inside. But this one is quite sturdy and solid because the yarn is so thick that you won't need a lining to make it useful or usable. But just saying before we get started. But it will look amazing when we're done. Okay. So I will start with my 5mm hook, and may I remind you that I'm using the US term for the double crochet. So you will start with the magic circle. If you are unsure about the magic circle, I will add it in this video so you can watch my tutorial about how to make the magic circle. So you will do 1 and 2. This will count as your first double crochet. So we will do another 11 double crochets. When you're done making your 12 double crochets in your magic circle, make sure to tighten it really well. And thanks to the thick yarn, you can actually pull it very, very hard to make it really nice and tight. You don't want this to open up, and we will fasten the tail later. So to connect these two rounds, you will do just a slip stitch like so, and it's very tight. Pull it through. Then it's time to change the color, and the next color will be green. So you start the next round by chaining 3. This will count as your first double crochet. Now we will start building the ridges. So you have 1 double crochet going this way. That means you will now place a front post double crochet like this. Then in the next opening here, you will place another double crochet. And then it's time to place another front post crochet here. So you can see the pattern. It's like 1 double crochet, 1 front post, 1 double crochet and 1 front post. And that we will do for all of these. So you just continue doing every other. You do oh yeah, and I want to show you, when I'm placing my double crochets, I don't place them here, I place them here, because I don't want to kind of emphasize the gap. So the result will look better if you place your double crochets here and not here, if that makes any sense. Okay. Then it's time for another front post. And the way I make my front posts, I mean, you really want them to pop out. So make sure you go all the way down here and not between these two, but actually down here where the biggest gap is. Okay, then it will look awesome. So you continue with this round, and I'll see you at the beginning of next round. I'm at the end of this round, and I just wanted to make sure that you know where to finish off this round, round 2, and it's actually all the way up here. So make sure you made your last one here, and then insert your hook, yarn over, and then just make a slip stitch like this. So this is what it should look like now before you start on your round 2. So next color would be blue. So we will do another 3 chains. Sorry about that. 3 chains, and they will count as your first double. Oh, the wrong end. Let's try again. Can happen to the best. Okay, let's try. Okay, I got the right one now. So that's one chain, chain 2, and chain 3. This is your first double crochet. But now, since this is round 1 to round 3, we are actually placing 2 double crochets between the ridges. So this is your first one, and then right here you will place your second one. Okay, it should look like this. Pull through. If you're unsure about how to make the double crochets, I also have tutorials for that. So take a break and look at my tutorial if you are not exactly sure how to do it. Okay, so next thing we do is the front post. Now you can really, it's more easy to see where to place your hook. Okay. And that's pretty much it. So you place 1 double crochet here, 1 double crochet here, and then you do the front post. 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, front post. So do the whole round with your blue color, 2 double crochets, front post, 2 double crochets, front post. And I'll see you for next round. Okay, next beautiful color coming up, purple. 1, 2, 3. So this is this is round 4, and you will have 3 double crochets and then 1 front double crochet. 3 front, 3 front. But I will walk you through this as well. So remember to do 3 chains. This is 1 and 2 and 3. So the next one will be here, and the third one will be here. Okay, so this is number 2, double crochet number 3, and we are ready for our front post. And remember what I said earlier, make sure you place it far down here. If you can see here, place it underneath, not because it is actually possible to put your hook through here, but it will not be the same look. So you have to go all the way down here to place your hook, okay? That's how you get this really nice ridge. Oh, doorbell is ringing. I'll see you at the next round. For round 4, we will change to the pink color. And you have to start the round as you always do by making 3 chains. 1, 2, and 3. And now you can see we have 3 double crochets in between all the front posts. And for this round, there will be 4 double crochets. So this counts as your first one. And the next one, I will not place it here, but in between here. So you just continue as usual, and please make sure that your front posts are popping out like they do here, that you place your crochet hook here and not behind here, right? Okay, continue, and I will see you at the end of this round. I'm done with my first circle. As you can see, I added an extra round of pink color because I just wanted it to be a little bit bigger. So again, if you want that even bigger bag, you just continue, or you can make it smaller by adding fewer rounds. So the size so far is 22 centimeters and about 8.5 inches. So the next step now will be to start making this side edges. And usually I prefer to stop about here, so you will make the length going from here to here, and I will show you how to make the side edges. If you have any yarn left from the circle, just keep it, because then you can use it later on when you are assembling the side edges. I mean, the less tails you have, the better, right? Okay, so let's continue with the edges. Just make a slip knot, and then you will chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you will place the hook in this next chain from the hook, so that you will have a total of 5 chains, or single. Actually, we will make half double crochets, so you will have to yarn over, insert your hook, grab the yarn, and then yarn over again and pull through. That's a US term, half double crochet. You yarn over, insert your hook, grab the yarn, pull through, yarn over, and pull through all 3 loops. And this is basically what you will be doing until you have the desired length for your sides. I will just show you what I do when I reach the end. There is one more left. Yarn over, insert yarn over, pull through. So what I do is I make an extra chain, turn your work, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is your 5th. So make sure you don't lose count. Make sure you don't lose or add any stitches, because it will not make your work look very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th one can be a little bit tricky, but if you twist it, you can see this is the V where you want to insert your hook. So you yarn over, pull, and here you can see you have 2 strands of yarn over your hook. Pull through, and make sure it's not too tight, your yarn, right? Pull through, make a turning chain, turn your work, and continue. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 right here. So I'll see you when you made your 2 circles and you made your edge. And actually, before I forget, you can also actually add your edge to the circle, because now you can see it's a little bit uneven in the edges. So what makes it, first of all, looking better, but also easier to assemble this later, is for you to add single crochets in every stitch around like this. Good thing I didn't forget that, because it actually really makes a big difference. So place your single crochets in every stitch all the way around. And if you want to add a button, you can do like this. You just have to measure the size of your button so you don't make the buttonhole too big. But you chain like this, 1, 2, 3, let's say 4 is enough. And then you go back to the same hole, the same space, and you add another single crochet, and you have a buttonhole. This one is too tight, but don't forget also that the yarn will stretch a little bit, and it's extremely annoying to have a buttonhole which is too big and it just keeps opening up. But that's entirely up to you if you want to add a button and a buttonhole on your bag. So do your single crochets, finish off this one, and I'll see you soon. Okay, so I hope you're happy with your results so far. So to start assembling, what you would do is put the how do you say, the front side away from you and the back side towards you, and start assembling. So hopefully you still have some yarn left attached to your circle, which makes it less work for you later on to connect all or hide all the tails. So you will just find good places to insert your hook. And of course on this side you already have these nice single crochet stitches. You could add single crochet stitches on both sides if you want to. It will just make it look wider. You could also do less half double crochet stitches and then add a border, but it won't show, because when we do it like this, it will more or less look like this from the right side. Okay, but I prefer to do it this way. So you will just have to insert your hook, find a good place to insert your hook, and just pull through, and I make single crochets. So continue attaching the sides of your bag all the way around. As you can see, I didn't leave too much for the opening, more or less about, how do you, let me check, 8, 14, well, about 18-20 centimeters or 8 inches of an opening. Okay, continue, put it together, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Now that you have attached both your sides, it should look like this. So you get this ridge, but this is on the inside. So I hope nothing was unclear. Please leave a comment below if you want me to show you more details. I kind of try to keep my videos, my tutorials, not too long. But anyways, if you wish that I'd showed you how to attach the second circle as well, please let me know. I mean, every feedback is very useful to me. So anyways, so what you did is you were putting your two front sides towards each other while assembling the sides, and the final look is like this. Okay, so you can see how it looks when you well, I have one left, haha, but this is how it looks on the inside once you have hidden all your loose tails, and this is what it looks like when you haven't. I'm neurotic when it comes to loose tails. My biggest fear is that the bag will just, you know, open up all the loose ends and just fall apart. That's horrible. So what I do, I take all the loose ends and I actually make a double knot and thankfully this yarn is, the t-shirt yarn is so solid and sturdy that you can actually really pull it hard. So I make double knots. I usually grab a smaller hook, and then, you know, I weave in the loose ends after tying the knot, like this, because this yarn is too thick to use a needle. If you have thinner yarn, I really advise you to use a needle. It's also very easy. And then I like to go both ways, back and forth. It makes it even more solid, like this. 3 times is a charm. So I will do it 3 times before I cut the yarn, like this. Okay, so hide all your loose tails. Make sure it won't fall apart, and then I will show you how to make the handles. Okay guys, I'm so excited to show you this technique because I really love to make these handles. This is what the final result looks like. It's quite impressive, right? And actually I've been thinking of maybe making like a leash for my dog with this technique. Oh, that would be so cool. And you, of course, you decide the length of your how do you say, the handle, but again, remember, it will stretch, it will be longer once you start using your bag. Okay, and I think, you know, when you have a bag like this, it's so cool to have handles in all the colors, and then you can just change handles after your mood. So let me show you. You start with a slip knot like this. Leave a good, a nice length on the tail so you can hide it well after. So you start with a slip knot, not too tight, and then you chain 2. 1 and 2. Then you twist it and you insert your hook in this first loop, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, twist your work, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through 1 only, yarn over, and pull through. This is kind of the beginning. From now on, every time you twist, there will be 2 loops that you will insert your hook underneath or through. Okay, so make sure it's not too tight. Wiggle, wiggle, pull the yarn, yarn over, and pull through. Turn your work, insert your hook, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through. I just love making this one. I also want to show you, usually I just pull it a little bit to tighten it. And when you want to hide your loose tail, I kind of weave it into the chain. Let me show you, like this. And then you just pull it through like this. Turn your work, you know, and then just pull it through. This is if you are so lucky to have something like this. You know, you open them like this, and then you can just pull them through, and they will be easy to take on and off. If not, if you don't have rings or anything like this, you can, of course, attach directly on your purse. I would then attach it on the inside like this, and then you use the loose tail to attach it. Okay, good luck. Okay, so here we are. You made your beautiful Candy Crush bag. You made some nice details, and the last thing is the pom-pom. So what I really like is how you can kind of personalize your bags with all the details, like as I told you, to make different kind of chains, you know, in different colors, like the green that I showed you, that you could do it with different colors, and the same with the tassels, using different kinds of colors. You don't need something like this, you know. You can also just make a tassel only with yarn, make this part longer, and you can just like attach it wherever you want on your bag. I have a new tutorial teaching you how to make these beautiful tassels, and also how to make this really stay and with more or less invisible ends, so it looks so professional and it stays beautiful forever. So thank you so much for watching my tutorial. I really hope you liked it, that it worked well for you, and remember how much fun you can have with this pattern. You can do it in solid colors, you can play, you can have so much fun. And lastly, I also want to mention that if you want to, inside you make a nice lining. If you have a sewing machine, or you can do it by hand as well. I guess that will be another tutorial coming from me soon, how to make the lining for the inside. And if you're able to find any kind of tags, I have my own tag which says Chic Crochet by Jenny, but you can also get in different stores or online these nice tags which says handmade, which I think is really cool. It makes it look even more professional when you add a tag to your work. If you are adding a button, I would place my button here, and then I would move my tag and put it here on the side. That looks pretty cool. And I just have to tell you, I brought this bag with me yesterday, and after 5 seconds a lady stopped me on the street, oops, asking me where did I buy it. So that's kind of funny. So good luck. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please leave a comment below if you have any kind of comments, and thank you so much for watching this tutorial.